Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Tuesday, the 13th of September, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I do divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame channelings, or messages for each star sign, Aries through Pisces, but I always give mini reads in that show. So come along sometime if you want a mini read. If you've got a question for your higher self, you can find the next shows laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I'll get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering. So if it sells, it's all sold out, then just check back a day or so later. I tend to make some available each day. What's in the energies for everybody today? Immortality. Something won't die. Not that you're trying to kill it, but something won't go away. So this could be a love that lasts forever. This could be, it could be an issue that doesn't seem to be going away, but it's something that's sticking around. What's going on here? Could be someone that doesn't seem to go away. Meditation. So it could be an issue that's not going away. Something keeps on coming back around again. Experiencing something over and over. You might need to pay attention to that today. Meditate on it. Just get to the bottom of it. Take the helm. Take a leadership role in this. So you might need to take control over something. So if something is coming back around again, something unwanted is coming back around again, you've got to realize that you're the common denominator in all of this. Don't be like a victim for it. Go, okay, I need to do something about this time. It's obviously something that I'm doing, something that I'm not doing, something that I haven't learned yet. And so meditate on that. Ask the universe for answers. Go seek those answers. What else is in the energies? Wow, all 4 cards came out. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This is about reciprocity. So is it that you keep on getting into unreciprocal relationships? You keep on choosing those ones that don't have much to give? And we can do that sometimes because our hearts, our empathy goes out to people that are hurting, people that are wounded, and we can get into relationships with them, business relationships with them, romantic relationships with them, all kind of friendships with them, and end up in these draining situations. We need to stop choosing with our empathy for those that we feel sorry for, because who we are around, especially if doing business, like that's not going to help you. I know I'm helping people, right, but I'm not going through the disadvantaged and all of that. I'm not, I'll help whoever wants to come, but it's got to be reciprocal, right? Otherwise, this would be unsustainable. I'd have to stop doing it if it's not sustainable, if it's not reciprocation. So, yeah, it might be something about that today. You also have death and rebirth, something significant ending in your life so that something new can start. You've got the Knight of Wands, some kind of a passion towards you. This could be someone coming in, someone that's attracted to you. And the 7 of Pentacles is some work that you're putting in at the moment, or that you need to put in, or that you are putting in right now. And it's not really, you're not getting the benefits from it yet. It's going to be more of a slope, like a long-term kind of a thing. So there's a bit of waiting going on here, but I feel like you're putting the right efforts in. You know, your higher self is always going to take you in the right direction. There might be lessons along the way there. So 6 of Pentacles, where do we have this reciprocation in here? I think for a lot of you, yeah, it's pain. So a lot of you, today's energies is about this painful cycle that you've been in. It's happening again. It's like, yeah, you had a new friendship or a new romantic relationship, and they're not making an effort again, and it's getting draining again. It's like, why is this always happening to me? Painful endings. Like, why do I always end up in this painful place? It is definitely the energies of sitting back today, meditating on it, going, hang on a minute, there's something that I'm doing here to cause this. And it's in your choice of people. It's not like you can get good behavior out of people. It's in your choices of people. What is their energetic makeup choice that you are choosing? Reunion of souls. So this could be talking about love relationships here. Now, I got a caveat in what I just said. I just kind of intimated too that you can't change someone else's behavior, which is true. You can't. But what we can do is we can encourage bad behavior by not having boundaries. And so if you keep on letting someone get away with something, someone that might not have done that. So say if you've got very little self-respect, even someone that has a great deal of respect for other people might lose patience with you and start disrespecting you if you're disrespecting yourself. So sometimes some of you, and sometimes all of us, need to recognize when we are perhaps being a little bit too easygoing and letting things fly, or pushing our emotions down instead of speaking out about it, or not having firm boundaries. Because sometimes we have encouraged bad behavior from people that we actually don't like. And so there's a bit of a mixture here of things to look at today. Get some help if you need specific help with that as well. Perhaps a therapist or something like that. If you can tell them the situation, they can probably see it much much more clearly than you can. Death and rebirth, something needs to end here, and it's quite significant. And you've got clues from the past here about what it is, right? So there's something, you're going to keep on getting what you got if you keep on doing what you did. And I feel like it could be revealed today, if you look closely enough, that you're the problem, and not that you're a problem, but but you have been creating that, and you might be seeing clearly, or have the opportunity to see clearly how you've been doing that, so you can put an end to it, an end to your pain. No longer a victim. It's all good. So it's almost like you needed this leveling up, this learning, in order to get to the next stage. It's not like you're wrong and I've been doing everything wrong and silly me. But a lot of great energy today to resolving something that's been an ongoing battle for you, something that just doesn't seem to go away. It keeps on coming back around and around and around, and it will until you get the lesson, right? And sometimes the lessons are a little tricky to find, especially if it's around generosity, because it's like, but generosity is a good thing. Well, often it is, but anything has got dual aspects to it. Anything can be a good thing or a bad thing. So generosity can be a bad thing. And so you might have been realizing that sometimes generosity is a bad thing, like enabling, Knight of Wands, you've got someone here telling you something. Ace of Voices, Knight of Wands, there's someone approaching you with passion. Could be with lust, Ace of Voices, like, well, do you want to do this thing? Do you want to do me? It could be like, literally, do you want to do this thing? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's fun energy. It's up to you whether you say yes to that or not. But it could be quite a cheeky person. It could be quite a delightful situation, in fact. Yeah, I'm getting real cheeky energy from this, but it's quite light, and it's passion, it's lust. They're asking you, do you want to do something? They've had this idea. So they might be inviting you somewhere, or you want to do this thing with me. Abundance is behind it. It could be a fun thing, like a fun activity, but just now there is kind of a lust, passion thing behind it as well. It's a cheeky energy. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun if you do it. So totally up to you. That's a nice reprieve there. Seven of Pentacles. This is having to wait for some results from work that you've been putting in for something. It's the long game, the longer perspective kind of thing. Why have we got the Seven of Pentacles out here today? Two of Voices and Death. Okay. So you need to make different choices. Says the Two of Voices. It's got something to do with this ending, right? So we're back to that again from this light reprieve. We're back to this thing that you're learning. The work that you've been putting in long term to things might not be paying off yet, because whatever it is that you're learning here is actually a block to your abundance. So this Death and Rebirth card, has to be sorted out first, because you'll be making different decisions. So it's not just about the relationships and stuff like that. Your abundance is going to come through after learning this thing. So put everything into it today. If you think, no, I just need to work, I can't take time meditating, I've got too much to do, can't be sorting that problem out. This is saying well, you can't afford not to, because this is the thing that's stopping your results from coming through, because it's affecting your decisions. That thing that you got going on. What's behind this is duality and death again. Wow, 3 death cards out. This is significant today. So you live in this duality, like I said. There's good and bad in everything, and I think that you could be doing something repeatedly over and over again, because you've got a story that one thing is just good, and so you got to keep on doing it. But there's always a good and a bad way to express anything. So once you've got this, your experience will change significantly. Okay, so get to it. What's going on in our love lives today? Yeah, there comes a point where we just have to take ownership of the stuff that's going on and go, oh, hang on a minute. Sure, it might be happening. Similar kind of things might be happening to people around me because I've got like-minded people around me, but it's not happening to everyone. If it's not happening to everyone, then I am the common denominator here. It just keeps on happening to me. And so I've got to do something about it, right? To change it. What's going on in all of lives today? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love and the things you've learned too. So, could be creating happy memories with someone today, doing something very light and flirtatious. With someone, perhaps someone that's, got a new attraction there. They're certainly attracted to you, I'll tell you that much. Reveal what needs to be seen. Could be younger than you, this Knight of Wands. Reveal what needs to be seen and know your worth. So, you might have this dalliance today with this Knight of Wands character, and it's okay if you have that, but know your worth. Don't go all in on with a character like that. I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing with that one. For those of you that are experiencing that Knight of Wands today, reveal what needs to be seen. You might, you can have fun, but take it for what it is what I'm getting there. Now, for some of you, in your worth, revealing what needs to be seen to some more serious relationship that's going on. It's certainly not that Knight of Wands. That's not a serious one. But some of you might be, speaking out what you deserve, your boundaries, that kind of thing, in a relationship today. But someone's spying on you. So someone has been watching you. Could be the Knight of Wands. What else? The strings attached. Be careful of that. So if it's not light and easy, if there are strings attached with this Knight of Wands, if it's like someone you're working with, or like someone that's friends with the guy that you're really interested in, or whatever, if the strings attached like that, I'd be very wary of it. Now, someone could be spying on you here, this Knight of Wands, waiting to have this fun, playful, kind of cheeky approach with you, so that there's no strings attached. So this could be someone that's approaching you when you're by yourself at the office, kind of thing. We get you in the photocopy room, kind of thing, and it could be something like that. So they're trying to get you in a place where the strings that are attached to this relationship don't have so much of an impact. In other words, they might be trying to get away with something. This could be someone like waiting for your partner to go away before they make the move on you. It's got that kind of an energy, that not that you've got a partner or whatever, but whatever the strings are that are attached, they're going to be trying to get around that, or you are trying to get around that. So very much a vibe of you having some fun, but you're not believing that you should be able to have that fun today. But I think you might want to. I think you might want to go there just for the fun aspect of it, not taking it seriously. It doesn't feel like, wild and man. It doesn't feel like serious energy at all. It feels like you're just cutting loose and just like, what the hell? Let's go for it. Why not? The Lovers. Some of you have got a new love thing going on. But it's Lovers thing, it's about the passion. Good timing. Like I said, this could be like you both, I don't know, you could be away on a work thing or whatever, and you've got this attraction between you and your colleague, and while you're both away, getting it on. It could be something like that. It's very much that energy. It's quite cheeky. I quite like it though. I quite like this energy. It might just be a nice little afternoon delight going on then. Anyway, what else is in the energies? It's a nice energy to tune into, I must say. It's very rare that something like that comes up in the readings, but there you go. There you go. It could be some of you just needed permission just to have a good time there, and take it lightly. Perhaps. You got a bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem Excellent. So if you are focused on this stuff, you can successfully overcome it. You might be able to get to the bottom of it. Lion says it's time to take action. Could be passionate action there. Arrow says you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, this learning thing. And a younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. I need to find out about her. Hang on. What's this younger woman got to do with anything? Pineapple, reconciliation. Oh, this could be a daughter coming back home, someone that's younger than you. Some kind of a reconciliation with a younger woman there. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly. This is for fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading, right? But if you want me to pick one of these crystals out for a specific question that you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show, do that for donations. I'll also pull cards out for clarity on why it's a yes, why it's a no. You can find the next shows laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in the private reading with me, you can ask specific questions for that private reading as well. Just book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also on up there too. If you've got specific questions, book the general guidance reading. Use that option. And then after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there for your reading. You don't have to ask questions for your reading. You can just leave it and I will channel like I usually do because it's my job. It's the job that I've given myself. How best to deal with these energies? I like this. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting like path crossing, good timing, go for it. You could get lucky today and in a very light kind of a way. Wheel of Fortune is like take your chances. If you've got like something presented to you, why the hell not? Why the hell not? I think that's what I'm going to call this reading. Bit cheeky and it's a bit fun, but there you go. Nice energies. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes. I thought it might be yes today. I think some of you need to give yourself permission to say yes today. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment and click on that subscribe button as well. It really helps me out when you do stuff like that. So thank you. You'll want to click on that subscribe button because I do one of these every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. If you want to watch that next, you're very welcome to. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.